Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Camille.
And I'm Calvin.
And we teach English online through stories and conversations. And so we're super happy you're here today. The topic of today is going to be...
Why we are leaving Portugal.
Well,
sad face.
Why we're leaving northern Portugal.
Northern Portugal.
Because we hope to still stay in Portugal, but we actually don't know where we're going.
Mm-hmm.
So if you've been with us for a while, maybe you've seen our other videos. We did a 1 year in Portugal, a 2 year in Portugal, and I guess this would be like a 3 year in Portugal. Yeah. How are we doing real life update?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we also did a tour of this house if you want to see where we live.
Yeah. We can link that below.
Mm-hmm.
So we love Portugal. We have so many amazing memories here, so many positive things to say. This area of the world, we're in Viana do Castelo. It's about 45 minutes north of Porto, and it is a beautiful part of the world. And I would say it's sometimes even magical.
Mm-hmm. Like today is pretty magical.
I would say today is the first day of summer. Like summer has finally come. 24 degrees and sunny, and that is the forecast for the next 10 days. It's May 20th right now, I think.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know, maybe this will get out in June, and hopefully the nice weather is continuing. So the summer months are short here, and we treasure them.
Yes.
Because the winter months are hard and cold and long and rainy.
Yes, even just yesterday, it was raining and it was cold.
Yes, yes. So the weather up here can be quite dramatic.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if I ever have gotten used to the weather. I still am longing for just warmth.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you grew up though in Upper Peninsula of Michigan, which is it's good. It's I guess short summers, but very long winters.
But the difference there is that we had a wood-burning stove, and so it was always toasty warm all winter long. Here in Portugal, these houses are not built for winter, and so it's very cold inside the house. It can get I've seen as low as like 15 degrees, which it just feels like it chills you.
Yes, this house is 100 years old, and just this year it got heating. And it got just a stove, basically.
A pellet stove.
So, yeah, they're not all about the heat up here.
Yeah, so we work online, so we have the flexibility to move. We originally came here because we were tired of nomadically traveling with our 3 kids. And so we did a crazy shift. We settled in northern Portugal.
On a whim, kind of.
Yeah.
We thought about it a lot, but also
we
made the decision pretty quickly, within a month.
Yeah.
So.
And we had never visited here, and we decided in August.
Yeah.
So it was a very beautiful time of the year. So if you're thinking of moving to a place, I would recommend to check it out in the worst time of the year. It might change your mind.
If you can survive that season, you're like, oh, this isn't too bad, then yeah, you could probably live there because then it only gets better from there.
Yeah. And Calvin, you grew up in Washington, in Vancouver, Washington, and the weather is similar, but this is still too much for you, right?
Yeah, it's a little different. I would say it's more extreme here it's not just rainy. Like in Washington, for the most part, the rain is just a slow drizzle, which is also not great after a month of that. But here it's like crazy driving wind because we have the sea right here. So the wind is bringing in these storms that basically they roll off the coast of the Atlantic in the United States and then they just come across and they hit us. So it's like all winter long, boom, boom. Any winter storm is hitting us too.
It's one of the rainiest places in Europe we came to discover.
Yes, we've discovered it and experienced it.
We've experienced like all 4 seasons in one day. I mean, we've gotten caught out in the hail. We have been out in windstorms. Our umbrellas have broken various times.
So I would say weather is a factor in us leaving, but what are the other factors that are probably more why we're leaving?
Yeah, so we would tough out the weather, I think, a few more years. When we originally settled here, we signed a 2-year contract on the house, and then it's just kind of rolled over into our 3rd year. And it was this last winter when our son was sick again with the same thing from the year before. And the first year we thought it's just the school. He has like a nasty virus because he had this cough at night. And if you're a parent and your child is coughing at night, like all night long, where they're like
For a
sleeping
month.
but coughing,
Or more than a month.
it's exhausting, yeah. So it was exhausting for us, exhausting for him. It lasted more than 2 months the first year.
Yeah.
And then this last year, our oldest son also suffered with that. And our daughter was like stuffed up for months, like her nose was plugged.
Yeah.
You could hear it when she spoke. And so sickness is the biggest reason we're moving. It's like crazy because I never expected that.
Yeah.
Like we couldn't have prepared for that.
No.
And we went to the doctor many times. We've done many
Lots of tests, allergy tests, mold tests.
asthma tests.
Yeah.
And the doctor that we were seeing, his conclusion was that it's the climate, it's the humidity and the cold, and your kids' systems like do not do well with that. And that finally made sense because we're like, this is why they're always sick, why we just can't seem to see them healthy.
Yeah, even now, the weather is warming up, but there was a cold snap, and our youngest started coughing again.
And our oldest was home from school yesterday. Like, we're just basically tired of our kids being sick.
Yeah.
And I know that you can get sick in any place in the world. It's inevitable. Sickness will happen.
Yes.
But to where it feels like a sickness that just lasts for months, or your child is sick more of the year than not, I don't think that's okay.
Yeah, and there's been other cases where, we've had, our daughter Anne on 2 rounds of antibiotics and things like that. We're like, why can't, I know their immune systems are developing, but why can't they kick these quicker? Even things that we've had, they just last, or there's certain things in our bodies that have really suffered, and I think it's basically because of the humidity and cold. It's not just the humidity, it's not just the cold, it's the humid cold. And also in these houses that don't have great, what do you call it?
Ventilation.
Ventilation or heat. It just sucks in this moisture and creates...
There's mold. There's mold in, I would say, most of the places here in our city. And some of our mold, like, we've been told our mold isn't bad as compared to other places. But I mean, we'll walk into places and you just see it, like, ceilings kind of dripping down, bubbling, walls. Here we can see like the mold around our windows mostly, in our sunroom, like in between the grout on the tiles and things like that. So we know that it could be the house. We're like, is it the house? Is there something in this house? Like, what if we move to another house that's newer? Because
not 100 years old?
Yeah, but we love this house. It's like so beautiful. If you saw our house view, you'll see how beautiful it is. I mean, our house video, but we have a view of the ocean, of the river. We have a beautiful garden. It's flowering with different things all year round. And so it's actually like hard. It's hard to leave this beautiful house in this beautiful city.
Yes, it is very hard, for sure. And it wasn't a decision that we came to very easily.
Yeah.
So, the main reason is our kids' sickness. I don't think there's, I can't judge any cultural thing or anything like that. This is Portugal. This is who people are. Like we have Portuguese friends, we have Brazilian friends, we have Argentinian friends. I mean, that's the world right now. We've enjoyed our community here that we formed.
Yes.
We love them. And so, it's tough. It is tough. But, so we don't know where we're going. And we got to be out of this house.
In 3 months.
In 3 months.
Yeah. I mean, we have a bit of a, we live
crazy
as nomads.
streak.
Yeah. And this is the longest we've lived in one place, 3 years.
Yeah, so that tells you a lot.
Yeah, I'm very, very proud of us. Like, this is the most roots we've put down. Like, our kids are in school. I mean, that was a huge change going from homeschool into a school system. Our son changing from public to private, and then our community here, our church community, we have so many good friends. I just met a friend this morning. Another good friend is coming over this afternoon. And I'm like, the thought of starting over is really not fun. It's hard, and we're not young. We're not teenagers. I'm 40, Calvin's 42. And so... Yeah,
you start thinking about your age. You start thinking about the ages of your kids, entering into more important ages, I guess you could say, or life forming ages. And yeah, you want to make the right decisions for them as well. It's not just us just picking up a backpack and going somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's okay, yeah, the school dynamics, like how are the kids going to be in these places? And yeah, we kind of have a fear like, oh, maybe it is the same in, say, the south of Portugal,
Yeah.
But, I think we got to take risks and we got to try things. And we can't be afraid to do that in our lives if we think that it could be the best decision. That's the only thing we can do.
Yeah.
So sometimes we're our own worst enemies, with our mind and what we think others will think or what we think will happen. The mind can play a lot of games, and we've been through them all in this process.
Oh my gosh. So we're both 7 on the Enneagram, which is like the spontaneous one, the one that likes adventure. We're both number 7. And so we have talked about so many things like, what if we go back to a nomadic way of life? Or what if we go check out Central and South America again? Or we got an invitation to go back to the US, There's just so many things, and it's hard to know what the right one is. Practically speaking, we have our visas here. Our kids speak a pretty good level of Portuguese. Our oldest especially expressed that he doesn't want to learn a new language, which I don't blame him. Portuguese is very hard, and he spent the last 2 years working hard to learn it.
He has, and he doesn't really like it, honestly. So
he doesn't,
unfortunately, yeah. Our youngest is good. Like, he's fine with it. He's amazing.
He wants to move to Italy.
For the food, is what he said, which, that's the same for me.
Yeah. Our oldest son was like, but then you'll have to learn Italian. And he's like, so? It's like, no big deal. So, yeah.
He's more open.
Yeah. We're not sure what will happen, where we'll end up, but we'll for sure keep you guys updated.
Yeah. Please pray for us.
Yeah, we would appreciate your prayers. If you have any suggestions for us in the comments, let us know.
Yeah, invite us to your country. Tell us the best parts of it.
Oh my gosh.
It has to be dry though, because the whole humid thing. I don't know, maybe warm humid is better, but that's kind of how South Carolina is, warm humid. And we kind of actually had some similar symptoms there. So we're willing to try a little different climate. Yeah.
We don't like cold though. That eliminates a lot of places.
We got a lot of first world problems, folks.
Oh, no. Wish us luck, you guys. Wish us the best.
Yes.
If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you again soon in a future video. Bye.
Bye.